scammed or evicted because of occupying government land. Registered agents or agents deal directly with the landowner. Hence, there'll be no questions on who is the owner of this parcel or agent for them to do the site visit for you. They can video call you while on site. They know the public parcel through Ndungu report, property or matrimonial property. Kindly ensure there is spousal consent, that the sales agreement now stipulates the payment plan. Do you know the land buying process in Kenya? Work with me to avoid being scammed or evicted because of occupying government land. The first process is identifying a budget and the location that you want to buy your land. After that, kindly get yourself a registered agent. One thing I insist on having an agent is because they have several options, and being trained professionals in the real estate, they'll high chance give you a land that is legitimate. And the next thing, registered agents or agents deal directly with the landowner. Hence, there'll be no questions on who is the owner of this parcel or who owns this land. Is there a succession issue? Because most agents will avoid succession issues, lands with that have disputes. After you have identified an agent, now go to the site. Ensure you go to the site to see the land by yourself, or you can send a relative. And if you're in abroad, ensure you deal with a very trustworthy agent for them to do the site visit for you. They can video call you while on site. They can ensure you see the person. That is my point. Next thing, after you love the property, now identify a lawyer. The reason I always insist to involve a lawyer when buying land is because they know the public parcel through Ndungu report, and they also, having dealt with the succession issues and land disputes, mostly they'll tell you that parcel has an issue, so kindly don't. That's why you deal with a lawyer. You're paying them to do your due diligence and to secure your money. After now you have engaged a lawyer and you're satisfied that the land is genuine, you have done a property search. The offer letter now comes with the payment terms and the deposit that you're supposed to make. You go through the offer letter for maximum 7 days. And after you're satisfied that the terms in the offer letter are good, now you pay the deposit. But when the land is not that big or the amount involved in the transaction is not that big, we go directly to the sales agreement. And the sales agreement now stipulates the payment plan. And if it's a family property or matrimonial property, kindly ensure there is spousal consent, that there's no dissent in either of the parties, and for you to proceed with the purchase, because you can buy and maybe the husband or the wife is a drunken and has no authority to sell the land, or there is a caveat or a stop or an encumbrance from selling the land. That's why you ensure there is spousal consent when you're buying matrimonial property. And lastly, after now the sales agreement, you go to the lands board. If you're not in Nairobi, you go to either of the lands board. Whether you're in Nyandarua, there's Nyandarua Lands Board. Whether you're in Kiambu, there's a Lands Board in Kiambu, for them to do the transfer for you. After which now the land is yours, and after the land transfer is signed, you pay the remaining amount of money. That is how it happens in most cases. And this process will ensure that your money is safe. I don't want to see you people complaining that, oh, nilioshwa 1 million yangu, nilioshwa 500k yangu, because a lawyer will charge you 3% of 1 million. That is 30,000. An agent probably will not charge you. Well, we should be charging 1.5% of the land value from the purchaser, but we have normalized breaking the law in Kenya, and how I wish that for the sake of my income, we don't break the law anymore. So, yes. It's quite 45,000 to buy a property of 1 million. I don't think that is much. For sure, it's not much. Make sure your real estate investments are safe and secure, and they promise good returns. That's all for today. Kindly follow my YouTube channel, Revenue Scope Limited, and TikTok channel, Isaac the Realtor, for more real estate insights.